Hi everyone, so I'm down here in my garden. Yesterday morning we had a light frost. This morning it was pretty cold. It doesn't really show in the forecast the next few days that it's supposed to get too cold, but I'm not risking it too much. I have so much stuff in the garden that has not been dealt with yet, and I don't know if I've ever had such a messy garden at the end of the year. It is a disaster. I've just been so busy. But I noticed that the sweet potatoes had a little bit of frost damage on the top of their leaves. So I want to get those out. My daughter's working out the other end. She's getting, I think she said she picked some cabbages, broccoli, and I think she's working on carrots right now. So I'm going to get her working that direction. We got tomatoes that we got to get out, zucchinis, those plants that I planted in July. Guys, they really came along. They look awesome. And I got some that are huge. Here, I'll show you guys. See the plants. And all those zucchinis in there. I don't know, can you see all that? So I got lots of zucchini coming. I can maybe show you some more pictures of those. So I got to deal with all that. And I'm going to make some zucchini relish with them, because I didn't get to doing that yet this year. But first I'm going to work on these sweet potatoes. And it's a little bit earlier. I was really hoping that we would get not frost so early, just to give them a little bit more time in the ground, but I'm not liking the damage on the top, and they just, sweet potatoes really don't deal with that well, so I want to get those out first. We won't have time to get everything out today, that's for sure. Some of these things are going to just have to wait. I mean, potatoes are fine yet. The carrots technically could stay in the ground. I want to pick as many peppers as I can yet today. Anyways, we'll just get working at it. There's a whole lot of stuff that, like those potatoes right behind me, they're not even close. So we'll see how they do. Hopefully we don't get much more of a frost for a little while. It wasn't a hard one, but just enough to make me go, okay, we got to get a whole bunch of stuff done here, or we might leave some of this stuff. Like, really hoping, like that loofah gourd, looking pretty awesome, but I would really like it to just get a little bit bigger yet. And I mean, there's another one here. Some of these squashes that I grew, they're huge, y'all. They're monsters. So that's exciting too. And yeah, we'll go through this little jungle here to get over to this potato patch. Oh my goodness, look at this. Just a second, I gotta turn you around. Look at this, y'all. This thing is a beast. So I'll put the name of this on the screen. Apparently you can eat them, and there's another one beside it. I have eaten some of them, like zucchinis fresh, like when they're tiny they get big enough and you can eat them, like a zucchini, or you can leave them get real big and then have them like a winter squash. So I thought, well, I'll leave a couple of them and see how we like them as winter squash, but as you can see, there's more, lots and lots and lots more out here to harvest. So here's my sweet potatoes. I started down there a little bit. And we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we get something. There's a whole big, this one was attached. It just popped off when I was pulling it out. It's like a big giant, so you can see it's like they're roots, right? Like they just came off the plant like a root. They were all together. I mean, they're okay. It would have been nice if they could have been in the ground a little bit longer, but that's all right. They will eat. So I'll put these in the bin and continue on. Very nice. This is what I have so far. It's a big bin, so there's a bunch in here. They're looking all right. About picked half the bed so far. It's starting to spit a little bit, and I really want to pick the tomatoes. So I think I'm going to change gears, pick the tomatoes, and then if it's not raining, I'm going to come back, circle back, and finish picking these sweet potatoes. So off I go on to a little another thing, and I gotta pick those peppers too. So I'm gonna quick go over there and do that, and then we'll come back. See, like, oh my goodness, I've never seen my garden Well, it looks very green. But there's a lot of weeds. I don't think I've ever seen it like this before. It's wild. It is a wild jungle this year. Popcorn is still really green. I will wait until they die back and they dry. The longer they dry on the plants, the better. We were picking Brussels sprouts. I got a few leeks yet that are out here. Tomatoes that I need to deal with. Peppers that I need to get to. And that sweet corn over there is ready. And I need to pick that too now. And that was the stuff that I had planted really late in the season. So that's sweet. We'll get lots more sweet corn. And I got just so much more to do, guys. There's a whole row, like in that calendula, that's growing everywhere in my garden, just volunteering. There's a huge row of beets. Need to do that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's good though. Yeah, I gotta get these in right now. One after the next, this size. Paste tomatoes that are big as my hand. You can't go wrong with that. So here's some of my peppers. This is a Jimmy Hablong. They're starting to turn red. Some of them are green. There we go. And then I got right beside them some paprika peppers. I need to be picking these guys too. And hopefully I can make some paprika with them. They're not real big this year. Go in my tomato bin here. Oh my, look at that Jimmy Hablong. Wow. He's not ready though to be picked. He doesn't want to come off. I can feel it. And then, oh, there's a really nice green pepper. No, he doesn't want to be picked either. I'm moving back and forth. If they, oh, they move them back and forth. They will crack right away if they're ready. And if they don't, then they're not ready. That one's not real big. Let's have a look over here. Small. Some of these are just small yet. I don't think I grew the lunchbox variety. I wish I would have, because I really like having those. My daughter is pepper obsessed, so she pretty much still eats a pepper every day for a snack in her lunch pail at school. That's nice. Belle. I feel it has a spot. So I have to chop that one up right away and put it in the freezer. See? Or it'll get worse. Let's see. It's starting to really drizzle. So I gotta keep moving. I didn't grow any jalapenos this year. At least I'm not seeing any. Where are they? See, this one has a spot too. I'm gonna pick it. I gotta do that something with that one right away too. Anything else along here? Whoa, look at this nice big guy. Oh, and I can feel a spot. I was hoping it would turn. That's why I left this one out here. It's not wanting to come off, but I feel a bad spot on it, so I'm picking it because I don't want to waste it. See? Shoot. That's no good. But I'll just cut around that, and then I'll freeze the rest of this. See, it's got another hole. I must have something coming in here and burrowing in. Something's on my finger. Burrowing in. So I'm going to deal with this one right away too. What else we got going on? There's another big one. Just feel it. Because if we're having that happen, I want to make sure. See, I really want some of these to turn. Because they're supposed to be yellow, I believe. And you just got... Oh, look at that. Darn, eh? Like him too. These are looking okay, so I'll just leave those little guys in. Alright. That's it for right at the moment. Seriously, I just found this one. This thing is huge. It's got the 4 can't remember. I know there's a difference. Is that a female? I can't remember. I knew that at one point in time. 3's male, maybe not. I have to look at that again. I know there's a difference. Again, another spot. So something is getting into my peppers. But this thing is huge. So this is twin gold. So it would turn yellow. But I'm picking it because look at all those spots. Yo, not cool. So I'm going to pick him and put him away. That thing is monstrous. Thank you, garden. And hello, Miss Oreo. You are wanting to be heard as well. Yes, you're beautiful. Exactly. Just a minute, Shy.
I got 2 bowls of tomatoes.
Ugh.
Oh.
Getting eggplants.
Ooh.
I think my bowl got full. It's just a little bit. Leave that one for a little bit yet. That's pretty good. And the kidney beans, those ones are probably almost ready to pick. We're not going to do it today because we're kind of running out of time. Yep. Because these ones are still green. And we'll wait till these are all like this.
You want to get the newspaper?
Just a minute, Cheyenne, okay? And then we can pod them and can them. Because that's what I do with my kidney beans. Those ones are looking nice too. I should be doing it today, but we are out of time. Lots of kidney beans to do. Lots of Brussels sprouts. These ones are a little bit small yet. Maybe we'll leave those go a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to leave a few of them. Those ones are perfect.
Oh yeah, let me see those ones. They're looking good. Yeah, this one was definitely ready to be picked.
Yeah. Over ready, maybe even.
You could do it.
Okay, that's a nice one. I don't know if we'll need to buy any this year. Huh?
No. An earwig.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Good job, honey. Bring your plant that way.
Some of them just snap off.
Yep.
They don't like that. That one.
We'll cut the plant down on later.
Give it to the chickens. Yum.
Got something in here.
Pretty big. What's this?
Ugh. Spiders or I don't know, something gross. That's why you get rid of it when you're done here.
Where's another one?
Not all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Look at you. Okay.
I'll go through them in the house then. Make
Those
sure
are
they're good.
pretty nice ones. Okay, let's try this plant. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to terrorize this one because some of them aren't ready.
Yeah. Good job, honey. Okay, so this is the harvest quick today. It's starting to really rain. Lots of zucchini, got to process that. Tomatoes, a few bell peppers. The tomatoes and bell peppers, or banana peppers, sorry. Eggplants, some carrots, some broccoli, Brussels sprouts, excuse me. Sweet potatoes, more tomatoes. These orange accordion, wowzers. Some cabbages, some little cabbages. That's a second time, like we picked the big head and then it made those little ones. Some more tomatoes. Now we gotta put this stuff away. Off we go.